like a full moon. Blood beats faster in our veins. We left our trousers by the canal, and our fingers they almost touched. You should have asked me for it. I would have been brave. You should have asked me for it. How could I say no? And our love could have soared over playgrounds and rooftops. Every pop and screams your name. I kept your time. I'd have gone wherever you wanted. I still remember. I still remember an old lab teacher's training day. We wrote our names on every train. Laughed at the people afterward. So monochrome and so lukewarm. I can see our days are becoming night. I can feel your heartbeat across the grass. We should have run. I wouldn't go with you anywhere. I should have kissed you by the water. You should have asked me for it. I would have been brave. You should have asked me for it. How could I say no? And our love could have soared over playgrounds and rooftops. Every pop and screams your name. I kept your time. I'd have let you if you asked me. I still remember. I still remember. I still remember. I still remember. Outside the carolers start to sing. I can't describe the joy they bring, 'cause joy is something they don't bring me. My girlfriend is by my side. In the rough bar hanging sickles of ice. Their whining voices get irritating. It's Christmas time again. So I stand with a dead smile on my face, wondering how much of my time they'll waste. Oh God, I hate these Satan's helpers. And then I guess I must have snapped, because I grabbed the baseball bat and made them all run for shelter. It's Christmas time again. It's time to be nice to the people you can't stand. All year I'm growing tired of all this Christmas cheer. You people scare me. Please stay away from my home. If you don't want to get me down, just leave the presents and then leave me alone. Christmas time again. It's time to be nice to the people you can't stand all year. I'm growing tired of all this Christmas cheer. You people scare me. Please stay away from my home. If you don't want to get me down, just leave the presents and then leave me alone. I won't be home. I won't be home for Christmas. I won't be home. I won't be home for Christmas. I won't be home. I won't be home for Christmas. I won't be home. I won't be home for Christmas. I won't be home. I won't be home for Christmas. I won't be home. I won't be home for Christmas.
What's up, everybody? It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for an all-new Socially Awkward Studios. We got your dude, Steve-O. And me, I'm your boy, Froyo. It's Friday night. The drinks are tight. Let's have some fun.
Now I'm gonna type. Hi!
Hello.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Socially Awkward. I'm Steve-O.
Hi.
Oh, yep. Matthew's leaving me high and dry tonight.
Hi, Steve. My name is Matthew.
Hi, Matthew. How are you?
I'm good. I'm going to back away from the mic a little bit because my voice, I listened to the playback from last week.
I was a little...
My voice was a little rough, a little intense.
Well, that's why I've figured out a pretty good medium for me is the mic's over here. You still pick me up. It doesn't have... It sounds like an echo, but when you play it back, the echo goes away, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, you're about a cock length away.
Yeah, I'm a cock length away. Well, depends on... I mean, if we're talking about me...
It's got to be closer than this.
All
up on it.
Yeah, you have to be all up on that.
Hey, man, I missed you.
Did you?
We took a week off.
We did, because you went out of town,
I did.
and I stayed in town.
You did.
So,
But you were proactive.
I was.
Well, not proactive. You were productive.
Was I productive?
You put up your holiday decorations.
Oh yeah, I kind of. Yeah, I did.
You got some stockings right behind you.
Yeah, I don't have a fireplace, so the stocking is hung with the podcast at care.
You put up a little Christmas tree with some ornaments.
Yeah, I got my ornaments finally. My parents decided to get me a tree this year.
Yeah.
They found them at Fry's. They were like 4.5 feet. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I don't have a big apartment. So got that. Finally put all my ornaments back on it. I
Yeah.
got so angry, though.
Why?
So
One of them broke.
No. All of them. Oh, yeah, actually, one of them did break. But I've had it for a while. But it happens. I just got to make sure to be take care of them when I put them back. Because I think I need a new bin anyways. But
those blasted bins, man.
I got excited because I put up a bunch of my nerdy ornaments I have, and I was like, oh, I should go to Hallmark, and they usually have cool ones.
Yeah.
They had a Venom, which
Cool.
is badass looking. They had a cool Spider-Man. They had, Batman v Superman. They had the new Batmobile kind of one. They had a Transformer dinosaur, which was really kind of cool. Then they had one, but they were sold out of it, which I really wanted for my tree, the Queen Alien.
Oh yeah. So you sent a Marco Polo video over, and that sucker was pretty big.
It was pretty big, very light though.
Was it? I was gonna say you put it on your tree, it's gonna topple over.
Well, that's what I'm always afraid of. Like, I think the heaviest ornament maybe on my tree is probably the Pac-Man arcade, which is funny because I think in like almost to 6:30 or whatnot that will light up soon or whatnot because I got a timer.
Nice.
Put up lights outside for a little bit. Now I had 2 strands. My parents gave me. They're like, oh, these we're not using them. Here you go. One of them's completely out.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, so I didn't put that one up, and the other one there's like one bulb out, but you can't even see it unless you're sitting on the balcony. So I'm thinking this year when Christmas is over, things go down. I might try to get some more decoration lights, wrapping paper, and all that kind of stuff. So, so I'm getting festive.
Yeah, well, we got a crap load of wrapping paper last year, like after the holiday.
Yeah.
Like a ridiculous amount, like more than we ever need.
Right.
So my thing is, if I see new wrapping paper in the house, I'm not going to be happy because we have so much.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? I don't care if it's the new 2016 holiday line. We've got enough freaking wrapping paper.
When we give out paper, they're going to know. Like, they already got presents from us last year with the old shit. Why are we discussing this now in the car? We're on the way to the party. You already wrapped these. Well, you don't need to raise your voice. I'm not raising my voice. That was my own internal monologue with Matthew and his family, apparently, with driving up. I don't know where I was going with that. It's the next holiday special brought to you by 4A Radio Network. Yes, but yeah, I always forget to do it. I had a stockpile, and then the divorce happened, and you lose everything. So I lost like all Christmas decorations, like even Halloween decorations. So I lost a shit ton of stuff. And I'm just like, okay, I should probably restock. But I always forget every year where I'm like, gonna get up, gonna go, have the day off, run in, run out. I know exactly what I'm looking for, just wrapping paper, all that kind of gift stuff, and then that's already noon. Fuck it, Skyrim.
Skyrim.
So,
you did a good job though, man.
Thank you.
I got to do mine.
It probably needs a little bit more, but I got to find more stuff. I will never put up tinsel.
Yeah.
This will be a tinsel-free household. No, I had to deal with tinsel with everybody fucking person I moved in with. Like, it makes it look pretty. I'm like, it makes it look like a fire hazard, and I have to clean this up later. So fuck you.
Well, my whole thing is like, and we've talked about this on years past, like real trees. You know, with the pine needles that fall and stuff, depending on like what kind you get. Yeah, I'm not having that.
Yeah, no, I was pissed with that one.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of piss, speaking of where the tree came in or whatnot, our friend Sammy, congratulations to her. She moved to California a while back, I believe Orange County. I could be wrong. And then she looks like she just scored a brand new job, like a junior executive position. So
nice, doing esports.
Esports. So
that's cool.
That is pretty cool.
Congratulations, Sammy.
Sammy has been on the show, I think, twice. The real tree I'm not a fan of. So this is easy. This was like 3 parts.
So why were you pissed about that? You were like, speaking of piss.
Oh yeah, because I had to clean it up and it ruined my vacuum.
Speaking of piss, congrats, Sammy.
Congrats, Sammy, on your successful life. But guess what? I'm going to come to your place and just dump a bunch of pine needles. And like, okay, no, hers came from a legitimate place. You're just like breaking in and leaving pine needles? I'm like, yes. My revenge is harsh.
You walk around with a tiny Ziploc bag full of pine needles. It's my stash.
Yeah, my stash.
I'll sprinkle some here.
Yeah.
Sprinkle some there.
Gonna be all over the place.
Oh, he's gonna be pissed when he looks in his sink.
Oh, you got any more of those pine needles? So speaking of like the holidays that just happened and the holidays that are coming up, Matthew, you left. You went to Vegas for Thanksgiving. How was that?
It was good. So we got like a vacation rental up there, and some of the extended family from California and Utah came, so it was kind of a central place where we could all go. It did get a little hectic in the house. The house was it was nice. Actually, it was nice, but it needed a lot of work.
Okay.
Like the owners should probably be more like repairs of stuff. Like there was tape on the stairs of like molding that had like come off, and they just taped it back on. Like, no, you should probably get that fixed.
I want to get that fixed.
But it was like all tile. The upstairs was carpeted.
Okay.
No, I'll take that back. The upstairs was wood. The rooms were carpeted.
Okay.
So
tile, wood,
downstairs,
carpet.
Downstairs was all tile. Upstairs was wood, and then carpets in the room.
I'm doing like my own PlayStation VR right now.
Yeah.
I'm letting you take me there. I'm going like, oh, I can see it.
Yeah. So the echo and the noise bouncing in the house was ridiculous.
Okay, I was going to ask about that. You sent us a video of you watching something on TV, obviously, but the loud, it was like, I was like, and you're like, everybody is asleep. I'm like, how are they sleeping?
Mm-hmm. Well, I had,
Like, I don't know if you had the sound just low, and just from where you were sitting, the sound was bouncing off so bad because because you didn't say anything. You just typed in like, hey, everyone's asleep, so you're watching TV, drinking beer. But I could hear like the, I'm like, that is freaking, I'm like, how is everyone sleeping?
Dude, so we were like playing board games, actually, we played this awesome game called Descent.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that game is so cool. So, okay, I'll get into that in a little bit.
Yeah.
So we'd be trying to play that, and like the kids and people would be like in the living room kitchen area, and with the tile, it was so loud, and like my brother-in-law was trying to teach us how to play games, and I could like barely hear him because other shit's happening. My ears and my mind's just like, oh, what's that? What's that? And I just listen to everything, and I'd get so frustrated. Like eventually, near the end of our time on the trip, we were like getting ready to play a game, and I basically was like, like, you guys need to like shut the fuck up, like, because I need to learn how to do it, or like go upstairs, or like get away. You know, it's like I got kind of to my point,
Breaking point.
but no. So Descent, yeah, it's a role playing game, and we did a new expansion of it, one that my brother-in-law hasn't played before, so that was cool. And you have your character, and you have a certain skills and attributes and things like that. And the quest we were doing was 4 different campaigns. So each night we would play one of the campaigns. So it worked out, and we lost 2, won 2.
Okay.
So we lost the first 2 we played, and we were getting pretty discouraged. We were like, shit, like
this is
what
hard.
what are we doing wrong? And so like you have to.
So those have almost like a Dungeons and Dragons kind of feel to it.
Yeah, kind of. And you roll your dice, and it tells you how much damage you do, or how much protection and armor that you do. And,
okay.
It's a lot of fun. And my brother-in-law gets the figures, and he starts like painting them.
Oh.
So like he's making like legit looking figures and stuff.
Eric heard card game, so that's why he's chiming in.
No, it was a lot of fun. So I would actually, I was talking to Megan, and there's like a game store near our house, and they do game nights. I was going to see if they do like a Descent night on their calendar, because I would like to go and play the game.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we have a lot of friends and stuff where we could do it, but
Yeah.
trying to organize and get everybody to come, and then there's maybe some people might not like it, so I'd rather find people that are like in that and like go and do that. So I had a lot of fun with that game.
Yes, that's actually like the thing with like I wanted to do and hopefully might do is the the game night stuff and things like that. But yeah, I've been hearing a lot about that game, and I was just kind of like, ooh yeah.
Oh, so you had heard about it?
I have heard about it.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
That's why. But I just didn't know. Like I know it was like almost like a card kind of base, and there's dice, and there's all this kind of like it's different dungeons kind of going down.
Dungeons,
so So basically, it's funny actually. I have that exact game, not to that extreme, but Heroes Quest.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of like you pick your character. He has so many attributes. So it's like
Heroes Quest is fun.
Have played it before. Actually, I've been wanting to do it because Pat, he played it with me back in like the day and whatnot. I would like to do like just a cast of like trying to do at least the 10 campaigns. We did like all of them but one. Like we had one more to finish, and we never like. It's one of those like this is the only thing I regret from high school. No. But yeah, those are kind of fun. But yeah, that game does look interesting, and I do like that kind of stuff. But I know exactly what you mean though, like trying to get the right people and the right amount of people to do it, because like my parents, they'd be like, "Oh, that game sounds fun," and then they play and they're like, "I hate the dwarf. Why am I always the dwarf?" I'm like, "Mom, because he has diabetes, just like you." That's not nice.
The last 2 games we won, it was more about being quick. Rather, the first couple of rounds, we were like, we'd fight.
Okay.
Let's kill these people and stuff. The last 2, it's like, no, you got to get these like runes and jewels before the dungeon boss does.
Oh.
So, but then you also have like zombies or packs of rats or race, and like soldiers, skeleton soldiers, and whatnot that you have to deal with. So you'd sit there and figure out, all right, well, strategy wise, you should do this on your move. I should do this on my move. So we all talk about it. But it's interesting because the overlord or the bad boss guy is hearing your whole conversation. So then that person can think about what they're going to do on their move to either counter it or what. So it's very interesting because they get all the information and you don't get any of their information until they play.
Yeah.
So it's so much fun.
It does remind me a lot of that. Just like because like Dean would always do that. Dean would be playing the dwarf, and then he'd be like, "Man, I'm checking for traps like every time," and then he'd either find stuff, and then you can kind of avoid things. So it's like by the time you do get to that boss, you don't have less life, or you took the quickest way to get to where you need to get to. So I kind of like that. But it is true. It's like they're sitting there, they have their whole thing planned out, and they're like, "Oh, okay, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
And then he's like, if you don't converse with your team or whatnot, like you just go off and do your own thing, it could just destroy the whole thing. Be like, oh, the barbarian did no damage and took 18 hits. Oh, we're dead. Oh. So, but I think that game was like the only way you could win is everybody had to survive.
Heroes Quest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I was a rogue crossbow holding dude named Logan Lashley.
Nice.
Yeah, he was pretty rad, and he was a bounty hunter.
Oh, he's
So he had like bounty hunter like attributes and stuff.
I'm gonna kill this man, and then I'm gonna steal all of his. So your bounty hunter was voiced by Jason Statham.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna stab him and steal all of his stuff.
And I had like range, so I was able to do like far away attacks, and it was.
That's
so
kind of
fun.
that is
It was
cool.
so
Yeah,
fun.
I'd like to check that out. That seems like I gotta add that to my talk in code. I don't know what Eric's talking about.
Talking code.
But yeah, no, that's a
Hi,
game I
Eric.
probably won't look at. Yeah, Eric's in the chat room. Hi, buddy. It looks like you guys had a fun time. You had like 2 big weekends though.
What do you mean?
Because I didn't get to see you for the next week, but it looks like you had the Sunday beforehand. You had a huge like birthday party thing going on and stuff like that.
I did?
I think.
Where?
Not
What?
Sure. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know.
Wait, no, the Sunday before.
Yeah, it was like we had.
Before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we had our show, and then it was that Sunday, but then we wouldn't see each other for that week because it was the week of Thanksgiving.
Uh-huh.
So from Sunday on, you did something for Sunday, like it was like a birthday thing or something.
Oh, well, my brother came over.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. What did I do? Yes, you're right, because. Oh, yeah. It was our friend Krista's graduation.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was.
Because you kept getting like.
It was like outdoors, right?
Yes.
Or like on a patio?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was trying to figure out because you did something and you just kept I kept seeing pictures, but like that's cool, but I have like because there was no context, you were just sending pics. Be like, oh, this beer's really good, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah,
so,
thank you. Yeah,
that's what I was just trying to remember because I know we have like it's almost like 2 weeks almost of catching up.
Yeah. My fucking memory.
You're fine though. I was like, because I'm like, am I talking about something? Or I'm like, did I make stuff up now?
Yeah,
am I one of those people?
My brother did come over that night.
Or I'm just like, so Matthew, your weekend was great, right? You're like, it hasn't happened yet. What are you talking about? I'm in the future.
Yeah, my brother came over with his new girl.
Oh, okay, yes.
That evening, and we watched some football, and I grilled chicken, and we did corn on the cob, and I think potatoes and something.
Nice.
It was good. Yeah,
Nice.
It was fun. She's a cool girl.
Very cool. Do you ever just go up to your brother and mess with him every time he brings a new girl around? You just go like, I hear wedding bells.
No, but we were doing some funny family conversations.
He's like, shh, no, it's only been 1 day. You're like, no, seriously, I'm hearing bells. Is that good or not?
Yeah.
There's a ringing.
It smells like toast. Uh-oh.
On the next episode of Renfro's house.
Boom.
What happened?
Let the bodies hit the floor.
That's the music they pick. Okay, so are you excited that it's the Christmas season, or are you more excited that we're finally getting cold weather?
It got cold pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
I am excited that it's Christmas season, but I'm not like, oh my God, yes,
Yeah.
you know? It's cool. I'm like, yeah, Christmas is back, lights and stuff.
Christmas is back, baby. Better than ever.
Yeah.
2016. Yeah.
Christmas is back, baby.
I haven't seen Christmas in a year, man. I know. He drops like every December.
365 days.
Then we get to hear all the sick rhymes like Jingle Bells and
The 12 days of Christmas.
shit.
Silent Night.
And then sometimes he'll just throw it out there. He'll just be like, guess what we're doing next? What? Walking around the Christmas
Oh,
tree.
you know what?
Oh, shit.
You know what? I am stoked about getting the Bust Out Mannheim Steamroller.
Oh, yeah?
The Christmas albums.
Nice.
Those, my mom would rock those. So I like that.
Are you going to have, like, actual albums?
Are
you gonna get? Ooh, we should get you a Christmas album.
I don't. My mom might have them. I don't think so, but I mean they're on like Spotify. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I mean you guys have heard it. Everybody's heard it, but
Oh yeah.
I'm stoked about that, and then I mean I gotta do my shopping. I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, I did a little bit.
Did you?
Got my brother something nice. I sent something off to Kyle for his birthday / Christmas.
Nice.
Because I was a little late on that one. You have one thing. I need to get a few more things, and then I got to find stuff for my sister and my older brother and my parents and whatnot. So
Right. Yeah. I got to do everybody, and then got the Blue Ribbon Army, Secret Santa,
yes, I got to wait for that to come in.
and then I got one up.
You haven't gotten any addresses yet or anything like that, right?
What? No,
You haven't. Okay.
I haven't gotten anything.
Okay, I just got the 2 forms, filled those out, and now I'm just kind of like playing the waiting game.
Yeah. So I know Eric's working really hard at that stuff. So
yeah, thank you, Eric, on that
we
one.
appreciate you doing that. But yeah, I gotta do my shit, man. It's already the 2nd of December. We are here.
I know it's so again.
22 days away, 23 days away.
Yeah. I'm looking at the calendar now. We check all that up. Oh yeah. So speaking of Black Friday and deals and shopping and all this stuff, there's a lot of good stuff that came out. A lot of people got some really good deals. I got kind of angry. I went to do my Secret Santa shopping at for work, which started today. But I found this 4-pack pop vinyl that was Spider-Man with the Captain America shield and Hawkeye, and then it comes with an Iron Man and Captain America little keychain thing with it. And it was this box set that they showed a while back that was like, Target has it. I'm going to get it. And I'm thinking like, okay, it's 2 pop vinyls. Usually these kind of 2-packs, like a normal one's like $9.99. Mm-hmm. I haven't bought one in a while, so I was like, I'm never going to get this in a box set, so might as well just get it. Go to the register to check it out, and it's all like $29.99. And I'm like, nope. Went on Amazon.
Yeah.
Going through the Sasquatch.net, and then clicked on that Amazon banner, $10
nice
for that thing. So I was like, yeah, fuck you, Target. The only thing that was great about Target is I got a new hoodie because 2 of my zippers. Okay, I don't know if you know this because you usually wear hoodies, the zip ups and whatnot. Or I had 2 of my zippers just break, like that little piece that holds the thing in. Like so I can still zip it up. I just don't have that thing now. Is there any way to just get that replacement piece to fix that, or do I have to like redo the entire zipper?
Oh, I'm sure you can probably find the piece.
Okay, because I was just like,
Google it.
That's why I tried Googling, but there's no. I don't know what that thing is called. I'm like zipper mechanism, zipper. Dude,
it's just the zipper handle, right?
I guess I don't know. No, it's not this. Like I have the little thing that you hold it to zip up.
Okay.
The piece that attaches to that. It's like a latch kind of thing.
Oh, okay, I see.
So again, 2 of my favorite jackets just
you can
broke
Google
off.
Parts of a zipper.
Parts of it. Okay, I might get something completely different though.
Maybe, but
so like, okay, well, I didn't know how to fix my jacket, but I know how to build a full latex bodysuit.
Yeah.
At least I learned something. Okay, perfect.
And I'm really into it now.
Yeah, I'm really dark interneting it now, and yeah, you guys, I'm gonna be gone a lot next year. There's a lot of fetish parties out there.
Loving the latex.
Yeah, it feels good. I'm going to see if I can just start making my shirts that and try to sneak into work with latex on. So yeah, but yeah, other than that, I still got to do a shit ton of shopping. And of course, my dad never helps every year. Don't get me anything. I'm like, okay, that's great and all, but it's also your birthday. And if I don't get you anything for your birthday, Mom will still have a conniption, fit. So it's like I have to get you something. I don't care if you want to call it a Christmas present. Great. You want to call it your birthday present. I don't care. I just need something so she doesn't. You didn't get your father anything.
Yeah.
That's why he hates you the most.
His birthday's on Christmas.
Yep, on Christmas.
Ouch.
I kind of told him I thought he was Jesus, but then he grew up, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, far from it.
Yeah, far from Jesus.
I'm
so glad.
Is that a bummer? Was it a bummer for him growing up?
No, I think
I hear about like when people. It's like.
I don't know. I think my dad. I don't know. My dad had a weird kind of dysfunctional life. With my grandfather was a doctor, so he was probably always out in
doing
the office
doctor stuff.
And then my grandmother was a nurse, and then also her, diagnosed with whatever mental issues she had and stuff like that. So my dad ended up kind of raising the entire family because he was the oldest.
Okay.
So I think his Christmas, he probably didn't. To him, he was just like, I just want to get out of this house, kind of thing. So
Right.
I don't know. There's so many weird stories. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I just remember that. My uncle his younger brother passed away, a couple of years ago. So yeah, that's a whole movie.
On Christmas?
No, not on Christmas.
Oh.
Like horrible. No, he passed away during sometime in the summer of 2008, I
June?
believe. No,
July.
it had to be July. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
August?
It was July.
It was July
It
because
was
that's
July.
when your birthday is.
My birthday is, yeah. I think he passed in that time frame or whatnot. And then my grandpa passed, I think, maybe a few months after that, like in October.
September?
I just said October.
October.
Matthew's like, I zoned out.
No,
I just heard months, so I just started guessing.
The months of the year.
Uh,
Dude, it's almost 2017. It's ridiculous.
I know, it's just well, I said this when I was at work because we do our Halloween thing, and as soon as Halloween hits, then you
Yeah,
boom, and then it's like
yeah.
before you know, it's like end of the year party, which I have. Yeah, I have a party this next coming Thursday.
Nice.
Then I have another party the next Wednesday.
Nice. Both at work?
Yeah, I think one though we're going to Rustler's Roost.
Ooh.
So
that's like your work dinner party?
yeah, it's like the entire company I think does
Cool.
that one. So I'm kind of hoping I
What
win.
if they rented it out?
Yeah, I think they had to because we're doing construction and our bingo room that we usually do it in is getting all revamped and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they were like, let's pick a place. So we're going there, I think, for a refunds department and the entire like building. But they give out really sweet gifts. I really hope I win something this year.
Yeah.
'Cause oh my god, like there was like iPads and like tablets and flat screen TVs and just like honestly I'm like look, I haven't won anything for the past 2 years. I'm like, okay, that's fine, even a gift card. But I'm like, to me right now the greatest thing would be like, oh, we have a brand new 4K TV. Like if I just win that, I'd be like, yes,
Right.
kind of thing. But we'll see what happens.
Well, that should be fun. You're going to go down the slide?
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm going down the slide. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be drunk by the time I go down the slide. We're like, hey,
I haven't been to Wrestlers at Roost in a very long time.
It's weird because the last time I was there was probably with like my ex-fiance, so
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Going to do the slide, and then they got the rattlesnake.
Oh, I think I'm gonna have some of that, unless it's catered. Like they have the
Oh,
Pacific.
it might be catered because
yeah.
they're renting it out.
renting it out.
But
Assholes.
whatever.
They always do that thing where they're like, "Well, technically you're still at work, so no drinks." But it sucks because it is on a Wednesday. So I'm like, you do realize people have like vacation days still that we might just use just to be like shit face at the party. But then it's kind of dumb to take a Thursday off and then come back on a Friday. So I don't know. Depends. I don't know. But
Well, I wonder if they'll have it on like the patio. Well,
I don't know.
it'll be all cold and shit up there.
yeah, a little bit. I don't know. I'll figure that out. I think it's on the 14th, so that'll be interesting.
Mine's on the 17th, which is a Saturday.
Okay, so yours is Saturday. But yeah, did you pick up anything Black Fridays or look into anything on Black Friday or during that Cyber Monday stuff?
I didn't get anything. But we did go to Target on Black Friday, but it was later, so everything was like picked over. But we had to get like just paper plates and stuff for like the house that we were at. But no, I didn't do anything. I didn't participate in Black Friday or Cyber Monday.
It was nuts. Like I went into like I think Best Buy just to look around and stuff like that. Like a lot of the controllers dropped from like $39.99, and then Cyber Monday some of them were like $33.99. So I almost got a PlayStation 4 controller, another one. But that was like, okay. And then they had like a bunch of the bargain bins, which I was like flabbergasted with.
Yeah.
Because like I picked out like it was like the Destiny game for the PlayStation 4 that comes with everything. And I was like, well, I have everything except for the newest pack for the PlayStation version. But look at that, it was like $29 for all that. And I was like, shit. They did sell out of the Titanfall 2. That was $29.99 as well.
Yeah.
The only bad part is a lot of the games they were advertising, like in the thing, or a bunch of games I already had. So it's kind of like, okay, but I mean, if you luck down and got like Skyrim and stuff like that, a lot of stuff was like $29.99.
Yeah,
really
Skyrim was $30.
PlayStation looks like lost the fight.
You think?
Oh, it did.
Why, just
A
because
lot of people going places. The Xboxes were already sold out, and there was a huge stack of PlayStation. And these were not even like PlayStation Pros. Like I'm not even classifying that stuff. These were like the new revamped PlayStations, like the slimmer versions,
Yeah.
and they were marked down to like I think $299 or $249, and then like the Xbox was undercutting them still by that much. So we'll see how things did with that stuff. But yeah, a lot of good deals were happening. I was at Best Buy. They had a lot of so the Pit Boy bobblehead I have. They had a bunch of those there, and like different like him doing different moves and stuff, like the scientist one and things like that. So I thought that was kind of cool. A lot of Dorbs and pop vinyls and stuff like that. So a lot of kind of cool stuff. So I might go back and pick over some things to see if my brother might actually no, I already got Kyle's taking block. Get this cool swag bag of. Actually, I just got my arcade block today. But yeah, no, they I don't know how long the sale's going on for Black, if it's a Black Friday thing for the week, but like $10 for a random. You can pick the box you like. I want arcade block. It'll just give you a random one that's happened so far throughout the year.
Nice, that's cool.
I was like, that's pretty kind of cool. So I have was like, maybe that could be an easy like thing, and then you get a couple of like items and stuff. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out just like what to do, and I hate it because like most people I pay attention to what they say. Like you'd be like, oh, I really like this thing. I'd be like, and then I can go out and find something in that area. Or other people who I've been like, could you just send? I'm like, you have an Amazon list, yeah, just send it to me. Whatever's on that list is something I obviously want. And if once I get something, usually I remove it from that list. So I just keep it updated. So it's like it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh, why did you give me this? I'm like, it was on your list. Like, just keep it up there. So I've been like, can you send me over a list so I know exactly what to get you? And they're already like, I already got you like 4 gifts. I'm like, I've gotten you nothing because you haven't given me anything. Like,
I'm like that, man.
Help a brother out.
I'm horrible at that, like giving lists and stuff.
Well, you're easy though. It's just like music, guitars, porn.
Yeah. I haven't even told Megan, like.
Oh, she already knows. She's done.
She might be.
Maybe you just say stuff in your sleep and you're like, how did you know I want this?
You're talking in my sleep.
She's like, you've been talking about it for the last 365
Yeah, you won't shut up about it when you're asleep.
Yeah. Have you thought about anything you want for Christmas? No, I can't think of anything. Well, good night. I want it all.
But I don't even know what I want for Christmas, man. I really don't.
It comes down. I remember being little. You're just like, I want this, and this. My parents were like, send me. It was funny. My dad was like, send me over your Amazon list. If you don't, you'll get like underwear and socks for Christmas. I was literally like, actually, I could use some underwear and maybe some undershirts. Like, it really became adult stuff. Where I'm like, oh, I could use this,
right?
Kind of thing. So it's very rare. Like, I think my dad might buy like one game or whatnot, which is fine. But like, I think last year I didn't get any. Basically it was just stuff for the apartment, putting things up, tools and everything. And I'm like, I'm fine with that because I'm like, I'm an adult now. Like most of the stuff that I want, I just end up buying, So, but yeah, it's like when he said that, I was like, yeah, I could definitely use that.
Yeah, give me all the undershirts you can.
Yeah. How'd you run out? Well, I ran out of toilet paper 1 month, so.
Well, you can do that Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon Prime.
Yeah. What is it called though? Amazon what?
Oh, cupboard.
There you go.
Amazon cupboard.
Do that and get some toilet paper here in a jiffy. Because I gotta take a shit.
Yeah.
I don't have to take a shit.
But yeah, no, it comes down to that, and I just hate when you ask people like, "Hey, is there anything you'd like?" And then what I love is like when I just assume like I don't know what to get this person, but the person likes music, I'll just get them like an iTunes gift card, get them that, and then it's just all like I like my brother, my oldest brother told me he's like I have like 10 of these gift cards because that's all you give me every year. He's like, I haven't done anything with them or whatnot. I'm like, well, then tell me what you want. Like, I just assume, like, well, you're always on your Apple product. You're always doing something. Here's freaking money for your music and stuff like that. He's just like, I haven't gone through any of these.
Do you have a credit on your iTunes account?
I do not. I don't think.
I do.
What do you mean by credit? Like
when you get gift cards and stuff like that, and you've got like a balance.
No, I don't think so. I think like usually most of the stuff I buy eats up that entire card. Like it's usually like a $10 gift card, and it's like $9.99 or something like that. So I've only bought maybe like 2 or 3 albums on. Ever since I got Spotify, I haven't bought like.
I haven't bought an album on iTunes in a long time. I mean, I use it on like apps, and I'll buy like more expensive apps because I have. It's like
It's there.
it's
Yeah.
almost like free money in a way.
Yeah, and then you're also like, oh, I can try this out. If it's sucked, you're like, well, I don't feel that bad. you know?
Right. But I always just whenever I get them, just throw it on there. So I've got like $30 on there.
Yeah, no one really gets me an iTunes gift card. It's usually like something to do with gaming. Like my brother usually got me like a Nintendo card or something like that, where you can just buy stuff off of the system and whatnot.
Like that with my Xbox too. I'm good until 2018
Oh, did you do
for a membership.
Yeah, membership. Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh yeah, I have to do that. Buy one of those things because that's the other great part about the holidays. They lower the price on
Right. Yeah,
the
they've been
yearly
coming through
subscriptions.
like
So
30, $35.
So I got to get one for that and one for PlayStation Network, so I can just boom and then every year just keep the renewal thing or whatnot.
PlayStation.
Yeah, No Man's Sky. We'll probably touch upon this probably on Arcade Bros because we have a lot to talk about with video games with the video game awards that happened.
Yeah, those happened, right?
Yeah, that happened last night.
And it was on like YouTube or something.
Yes.
Like the promotion for it was non-existent.
Yeah, there was no promotion for it. And I don't know if it's because I don't have cable, but usually isn't it on Spike?
Yeah.
Was it not on Spike this?
No.
That's probably why they probably didn't have, like Spike probably has a shit ton of money just to advertise it, and I don't know why Spike probably didn't pick it up this year.
I don't know.
But I was very.
Because I would have recorded it.
Yeah, it was very weird because we'll dive more into it a little bit because there are a couple of trailers that were released during it. We'll talk about, but I was just surprised with Game of the Year was Overwatch.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm
that
like,
makes sense.
I'm like, that's fine, but a lot of people were complaining that the fact that it's like Overwatch doesn't really have a storyline, doesn't have anything. That's why is it? And I'm like, okay, were you really looking at? Is it really best game of the year that's voted, or is it best game of the year because it sold the most copies? Kind of thing.
Like, what's their premise of?
Yeah,
sales?
what's their premise? Because like I know Uncharted 4, like people like one person said Uncharted 4 is. I was like, no, whatever I've seen of Overwatch, I've enjoyed more than the entire I ripped off the Goonies storyline for Uncharted 4. So. Nothing. I was surprised. I don't know if it made the cut or if it's going to be next year, but I was surprised Gears of War 4 wasn't in any of the nominations. I don't know if it has to hit a certain time period for the game to come out, kind of like the Academy Awards, for it to qualify. So I don't know if it'll be on it next year because I was very surprised with that because I was like, I've enjoyed it. I'm not even finished with Gears 4. I know a lot of people are like, I've already finished it. I finished it in a day. Brah. But yeah, I got to get back into doing that.
So it's by ballot. So
Interesting.
26 nominees. Where's the winners?
Billy Bob.
Game of the Year, Overwatch. Best Studio Game Direction, Blizzard for Overwatch. Best Narrative, Uncharted 4 by Naughty Dog.
Bullshit.
Best Art Direction, Inside by Playdead.
I'll agree with that.
Best Music and Sound, Doom by ID Software and Bethesda. Best Performance, Nolan North as Nathan Drake.
I'll give it to that.
Games for Impact Award, That Dragon Cancer by Numerous Games. I've heard about that one.
Yeah, I wanted to play that.
Pretty heavy.
Yeah.
Best Independent Game, Inside by Playdead. Best Handheld Mobile Game, Pokemon Go. Best VR Game is Res Infinite. Best Action Game, Doom. Best Action / Adventure Game, Dishonored 2. Interesting because it literally came out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's another thing that I was curious about. So that's what I'm saying. Like Gears of War 3 came out, or Gears of War 4 came out before Dishonored 2, but it wasn't even in any of the nominations. I don't know why.
Best Role Playing Game, Witcher 3. Specifically, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, Blood and Wine, so it must be that particular DLC.
Yeah, that's weird.
Best Fighting Game, Street Fighter 5.
That's another thing. That got Best Fighting Game, even though when it came out, it had a shit ton of glitches. Like, that's what I'm wondering when these ballads came. It's like, here, you got the game. Before you play it, answer these questions. Like, it seemed like, did anybody ever... Because, like, Pokemon Go, like, yeah, when it first came out, it was amazing. And then they did all the updates. I'm like, did the ballot get out before these updates?
Right.
Because everyone would been like, fuck this! Like...
Best Family Game, Pokemon Go. Best Strategy Game is Civilization 6. Best Sports and Racing Game, Forza Horizon 3. Best Multiplayer, Overwatch. Fans Choice. Best Esports play. We don't really know esports. Fans Choice, Best Esports Game, Overwatch. So yeah, Overwatch did pretty well. Most anticipated game is The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah. Oh, that new trailer looked amazing.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked for it. I'm replaying Ocarina of Time, have been, and I'm at the Water Temple right now.
Okay. And did you get to the water temple and then stop, or did you go into the water temple and be like, I need to take a break from this?
I'm in the Water Temple right now.
Like, are you just starting it? Like, I'm saying, like, are you in between it at all or anything like that? Or
No, I'm in it.
no, I know.
Just explain better what you're trying to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to explain. Okay, so you know when you get to a new temple and you're like, okay, and then
Yeah.
like I'm gonna save. I didn't do anything yet in the temple. Like I just arrived there, or whatnot.
Uh-huh.
Or you go into the temple, you do a bunch of stuff, and be like, oh, I'm gonna take a break from this or whatnot. But you don't finish that temple, so then it reverts you back to the beginning, and then you have to go, what the fuck was I doing?
Oh, that's fine. I'm like fresh right in the temple. I've
Yeah.
done like
Every other temple, I can leave, no problem. Water temple, as soon as you start that temple, you need to finish it because it's that's like the worst temple. Not like bad, like I hated it or whatnot. Just like the most like raising water, lowering water,
Right.
going here. Where have I been? Oh, I gotta get a key. Where's that fucking key? How do I get there? Oh, I need. It's like it's so fucking because it's just like one cylinder kind of like thing. It's like I always hated that. Like I was like, okay, I'm at the water temple, cool, but then I was also like, fuck.
yeah. It hasn't gotten to the point where
Okay.
I need to sit down there and do it. I mean, I've raised the water down to like the second level. I've been doing stuff like that, but yeah, I want to get one of those new 3DSs, the large ones.
I do too. Like, well, I have.
Oh, you have one.
I have one, but I want to get the new one with
the little
the extra button and
Yeah.
some other new features with it or whatnot. But
because they got that one that's like $100 right now.
Yeah, I saw that one.
So
The one with the Mario mat or the because they released. I don't know if they released a.
well, they just released the Mario Maker,
Yes.
but this is one that has like it's got the Mario
Like
face
characters on the
plate.
top.
Yeah,
It's like black. Okay.
black and I think there's a red one.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah, I gotta get back
$100,
into playing. I still gotta finish or not finish. Start Majora's Mask on the 3DS.
I've never played Majora's Mask.
It's good. Once you finish Ocarina of Time, I'll let you borrow
Switch it
that
out.
one. Yeah. I think you'll enjoy it. It's kind of cool.
I downloaded the demo for Sun and Moon,
Oh, it's out. Okay.
so started playing that, but it's still like the early tutorial
Uh,
aspect. But I haven't played a Pokemon game in a long time.
yeah. Either have I. I was debating of jumping back into that or whatnot. I did put it in my like Amazon list. I was all like Moon. I
Yeah.
guess I'll give it a shot or whatnot. But yeah, a lot of So I'm trying to think. I don't think anything else is getting released. Oh, Last Guardian is getting released.
Yep.
I think like right before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It's either like this week before or the week of Christmas.
Well, Final Fantasy 15 just released this week.
That just got okay. I'm interested on that.
Yeah,
one.
I'm interested too.
I last one I played was 13, and
Last one I played was 10. What's the one that Blitzball?
10.
Yeah, that's the last one I played.
Yeah, I want to get the remaster one of 10.
Yeah.
Because that just came out on PlayStation 4. So I thought about diving. Yeah, but
I'm intrigued by
yeah,
it,
but
yeah.
13, I played a little bit of it. I just didn't kind of like the fact that it was very linear and you couldn't do too much. It felt like a big tutorial. I mean, that's the shittiest part. It's like I think that aspect of the game was horrible, but storytelling and fighting and all that kind of stuff was really unique in that game. I am very curious about this one though, because it's like I really didn't watch anything of it because I was kind of like I think I kind of was like. Fuck this. They're driving around a car. Yeah, Final Fantasy, my ball sack kind of thing. Like, where's your airship? Like, I kind of miss that traditional Final Fantasy, like, play kind of thing. But watching, like, some of the fights and some of the videos online and stuff like that, I'm very intrigued now. I'm just like, it does look kind of fun. So,
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. I haven't played one in so long, but, I mean, if I find a good deal on it, because in a couple weeks the price might drop somewhere.
Yeah.
Like do it and just have that game because it's going to be like hours and hours and hours, but just to have it in the back burner. I also don't want to spend money if I don't like enjoy it.
Yeah,
because that's a burn too.
That's why I always like when the games go on the super sales and stuff. Because I was like Doom, I was like, I keep hearing good things about it, but I'm like, I don't know. And then it's like,
but you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, that's
Did
what
you
I was
finish
saying.
it?
No, I haven't finished it. I have so many things I need to finish. Like I need to jump into Doom again. Like Doom, I'm like, I think I'm like 4 stages in or whatnot, but I
Yeah.
kept like going back after upgrading stuff and going like, oh, here's a room I didn't go to. Oh, here's another upgrade. Like I'm starting tracking down the upgrades or whatnot to try to, because I'm all about that kind of stuff, which is kind of like you can go back, get that stuff, and then leave. And everything. But yeah, Doom I really enjoyed. Is like, yeah, but I only paid like I think $30 for it, and I was all like, because I was like, am I gonna like it? Am I not gonna like it? I just wanted something different than what I was
Right.
playing, even though I do have a shit ton of stuff that I still need to finish, like No Man's Sky.
Well, now they have the updates on that.
New update came out.
Yeah.
Right when you start, you can do normal gameplay, survival mode, or crafting. Like there's these 3 things. So I'm like, okay. Jumped into it, and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I had not touched this game since June, and I'm on some space station, and I'm all like, and I'm literally still in the beginning of the game, because it's all like, you need to build this thruster pack thing. I'm like, okay, tell me where the pieces are. Like, give me something to go, like, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at, you know.
Right.
It's like, and then my suit's over full, and I have no like inventory spot. And I'm like going like, well, I'm not sure what this is, so I'm gonna get rid of it. And then before you know, it's like, this is something you need it. There's like so much crap with this game that I'm just like, you guys really fucked up.
Well, now you can build like science stations or something, and assign like alien races to work there, and they like craft things for it, or give you supplies or minerals.
But
or
see,
whatever.
I'm curious if that's all like, if I have to do crafting. Like, do I have to pick the crafting game? Like, again, this all started up, and there's like no whatever not. So
yeah, you might have to. Yeah, you might have to play that old crafting game.
Yeah, or something. Who fucking knows? But yeah, so we'll see what happens with that. And then I'm trying to PlayStation. I'm trying to remember their games this month.
PlayStation.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, looking really forward to Nintendo's year next year.
The Games with Gold games came out yesterday.
Yes.
So I downloaded Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition, and then right now it's Outland, which was one of those Game with Gold. Summer of Arcade games or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I think,
yeah, I got to download those. Yeah, the Sleeping Dog one, I remember playing it when it was released on Xbox 360 Games with Gold. And I played a little bit of it, I enjoyed it,
too. And
then I just was like, yeah, okay. And then now of course now I'm like, yeah, I'll totally play this. And it's probably get to the same, like, okay.
Yeah, well,
I really hate it, because it's like, I like that they're giving us free games, but it's all like, I'm already playing this and I'm already playing that. So you download it, and then, but I know for a fact if I download it and don't touch it right away, I'm not touching it. I have so many like games.
I'm that way too.
I'm just like, and then I realized when I got the 2, when I picked up all those 3 games, I was like, oh shit, I gotta make room. I was like, well, I didn't touch these. I'm just gonna. It's like they're in my library, so I'm fine.
I do that. I start playing and then I get over it, and I just like, I gotta clear up space.
Yeah, it's very bad. I'm kind of hoping I can get a hands on one of those. They had some pretty good deals on those external hard drives on Black Friday. So nice. And also the Elite controller, which I'm really kind of tempted. Like, I'm kind of hoping another sale happens with those, because like after going back into Skyrim, I'm like, I want to map all the buttons.
Custom map.
I was like, oh, that'd be so cool. So I might I was like, I have. It's like, and then it was like, well, I looked at it this way. I was like, it's like, you don't really need another controller, but it would help you play Skyrim more, and then you'd probably jump back into Fallout 4 and maybe The Witcher and all this stuff. And it's like you're trying to trick yourself of all like. So I need a legitimate like gift card reason and reduced price to be like, all right, I'll get an Elite controller.
I was gonna ask you did you finish Rise of Tomb Raider?
No, I haven't still finished that yet.
Okay. I was going to ask to borrow that one.
Oh, yeah, no, I still have to. That's another one. It's a game I haven't deleted from my hard drive, and I'm just all like, I got to get back into playing it. It's like I just haven't had time to do anything. So
that's why I've been doing more of the just the little indies and stuff, because they're not as time consuming.
Yeah, it's so
Firewatch was chill. Finished that one. And
yeah, that's like the Batmans.
They're
very, very a short episode. Like I have the newest one I got to still play, where you're in Arkham now. For that episode, and it's just like you sit down, play it for a bit, you're done, you're like, okay, cool, and then the next one will come out. So
we still got to finish Gears.
Yes, I've been kind of holding on that.
Yeah, I haven't played it.
It's
either.
like I want to jump into it, but I was like, God, I like playing with like Matthew and shit like that.
Yeah,
It's fun. So
I've been holding
a
off.
buddy of mine, he got it actually.
Nice.
So I told him, I was like, hey man, if you want to jump in with us in game and stuff, he's like, okay, cool.
Yeah, absolutely. That'd be cool to get third
He also
person.
picked up Battlefield 1. I still haven't even
I haven't played that.
opened the game yet. I'm just all
Oh
like,
yeah, that's right. You got it.
yeah, I was like, I want to play it, but I'm like, I really need to pick it. That's why I'm kind of like, okay, I need to just start being like, I can't do anything. I'm playing. Steve, you haven't been to work in like 5 days. Sorry, I decided to start with The Witcher, and that was a bad call. I should have just picked something very simple like Banjo-Tooie, or I really thought I could finish this in a day.
That'd be cool though to get somebody else jumped in there.
Yeah.
You and I do it, but having that third person would be awesome.
It's really funny because Patrick, I've been trying to get him to buy an Xbox.
Yeah.
And it's funny, his brother-in-law was like, hey man, you need to get an Xbox. You need to get the Division, man, because I have like no one to play with. He's like, have you heard of this game? Like, I showed him. I'm like, yeah, I have it. I'm like, if you get it, I'll have to reinstall the game because I'm all like, but I don't even know what the new patches are like either because
they added like a survival mode, which I hear is pretty legit.
Good.
So I'll have to. I still have it on mine.
Yeah,
I haven't deleted it. So.
Well, no, it's because you like did the
digital. Yeah.
Digital. See, I did that with Destiny. So like Destiny's always on my thing, and that's another one I haven't jumped back into. Yeah, I got the new DLC and just haven't done anything with it.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll be like, maybe I'll just see that for you. Be like, here, Matthew.
Destiny.
Here's the DLC. Now we can play.
Yeah, I haven't jumped in Destiny either since we finished the.
They had a really good update. A couple of new things came up, especially like since you've had it for how long have you had the game for?
Shortly after Taken King came out.
Okay, so you might be qualified for like first New Year thing or something like that. Because since I've been with it from the beginning, every year I get some cool shit just for
sweet.
Being there. So I think I have a feeling this will probably be their last DLC, and then I think definitely Destiny 2 will be coming out. 2, I'll definitely probably jump on board with that. If they keep everything the same and just modify a couple of things they want to do, new storyline and all that kind of stuff, great. But yeah, like when I told people they're like, oh, I heard Destiny sucked. I'm like, no, get it now with the Taken King. You get pretty much the game we should have gotten. Like when it first came out, but I stuck with it. I remember leveling my fucking ass up to 20, and then be like, "Where's the light points?" And they're like, "We're not doing that anymore." I was like,
"Yes." I remember that you grinded.
I did my fair share of grinding, and then also the new DLC. I think for Diablo 3 will be coming out next year.
Necromancers.
Yeah, so that should be. Hopefully, we can. I gotta finish. No, I did finish it.
I haven't finished it.
I finished it on. See, that's another one I wouldn't mind like tossing back in and gaming with people again. That's to me is just like a fun.
Yeah, I'd like to because I haven't finished it and I need to.
Yeah, no, I remember going through. I blazed through that with my fucking
Did you?
Crusader. So my armor's so fucking tight, dude. Like that's like it's so weird. Like I gotta impress with that, even though I know it's not like anything major, like World of Warcraft and stuff like that. But I think it's just one of those accomplishments because honestly I don't think I've ever beaten a Diablo game. I've always played I've never actually owned a copy. I would just go over to people's houses and play a little bit of it or whatnot.
Yeah.
So it's like it was kind of just like, yes, I accomplished something. But yeah, I could put that fucking shit down. But then again, I was also unemployed. That's the other thing. I kind of look at the benefits of that. I was all like, yeah, when I was unemployed, I got a lot of gaming done.
Right.
I got everything in Oblivion.
Man, I wonder why.
Yeah.
I wonder what the combination or.
I know. I'm sitting there at work on thing. I spent 8 to 10 fucking hours at this place. That's 10 fucking hours in Witcher 3 I could be doing right now. We grinding, getting back out there. That was a weird sleeping pattern for me though, because I barely slept. Is basically I would get up, look for jobs, go on interviews, anything that came my way, and then when it got to a certain point where okay, well if I apply for anything, I'm not going to hear back until next morning. So and then I couldn't sleep for whatever anxiety I had, and would just game all night. And literally, I remember finishing Oblivion and I wasn't even that far in it. I forget where I left off, and I kind of climbed back into it, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do this, and then I just saw done with the Fighters Guild. Done with the Thieves Guild. Done when it's rising, the sun's coming up. I'm like, all right. Just finished a shit ton of stuff.
I haven't done that in a very long time. I played until when the sun comes up.
I know. I was kind of hoping to do that this Thanksgiving. I was really just I'm going to toss in some, I'm going to toss in some Skyrim and just fucking go. Just fucking do some grinding, get my fucking armor shit up again, get some cool ass weapons, do some quests and nothing. I played a little bit of it.
I ended up falling asleep.
That's what I did. I went to my parents. They fought about nothing. I sent you that message.
Oh, yeah.
Fighting about how to cut a ham, which I was just like, oh. And then this is like what I don't get. It's like such the weirdest things to fight about. Because then out of nowhere, it's like my mom was just on this like rampage. Like she just had to like pick a fight with anything. And then nothing was going on. Like she'd be in the kitchen, we'd be quiet, just like we're watching the parade, like not saying anything.
Right.
And my mom would be all like, we have a 4K TV, right? My dad's like, I don't know. I bought this TV like a couple of years ago. I don't think it's 4K or whatnot. And then he had to literally go over, find the instructions, and go, oh, I guess it is like 4K or something like that. But it was just like she was just finding every little thing just to be all like, don't do that. Put a coaster down.
Yeah.
I told you it was 4K. My dad said the dumbest joke, but I laughed for almost like 5 minutes. Watching the parade. I haven't seen the parade in like ages. I'm watching the parade, and the Charlie Brown float comes by and everything like that. And I'm all like, oh, I don't remember Charlie Brown looking like this. So I don't know if it's just been a very long time or if they finally updated him like they usually do. So I guess he was like wrapped out in the kite. So I don't know if that was new. Or it's new to me, so I don't. But I asked my dad, I'm like, yeah, did they update the Charlie Brown? My dad goes, nah, he still looks like a blockhead to me.
Nice.
And I just sat there just laughing for like 5 fucking minutes. And I finally looked over at him going like, that was so dumb.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, but you're laughing. I'm like, well, that's because I'm high.
Yeah, he was called a blockhead.
Yeah. Let's see. But,
good one.
So do you want to go ahead and take a bit of a break?
Yeah.
And then we'll come back and figure out what else to talk about.
Westworld.
Oh, thank you. Come back and we'll give you a rundown of stuff that's going on in Westworld. That's how I have to say it now.
I love that show.
Hey, Matthew, I've been watching
Westworld.
Oh, wait, I think I need to put a sound effect on that one.
Sound effect.
Let's see.
Westworld. A little bit. Oh, Westworld. Party time.
Westworld. It's killing Indians and shooting women. Westworld. What?
All right. Break time.
And this break is brought to you by Revenge Lover Designs. Illustrates designs that fit your personalities. For samples and inquiries, please visit revengelover.com. Revamped.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Adam.
Merry Christmas, Fred.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
Yeah, man.
You having a good year?
Yeah, it just feels good to be next to you here on the holidays. Hearing you say Merry Christmas, it just warms my heart, man. It's like soul food, like fried okra.
Dude, I'm having a great holiday this year. It's awesome.
Yeah, man. So you want to sing for these people or what?
Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree.
I don't even know what a partridge is, to be honest.
Partridge is a bird. I think it's a bird that doesn't fly.
Like Donny Bonaducci?
No,
He's ripped.
I heard he's a little, falling off the deep end, maybe.
Oh, yeah. It was. Well,
he's gonna kick my ass now.
No, I think he has that Napoleon complex. He's short.
So on the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. Turtle doves.
Cool.
They're
Do they have shows?
I don't know.
Oh.
But on the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree.
From now on, can you sing Anna Donny Bonaducci?
On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a Donny Bonaducci. That's good.
Yeah, it works. The syllables.
Yo, so I started to wonder if my true love, if my old lady was gonna get me anything other than a bunch of birds.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
far,
they're all like pooping everywhere and stuff. It's gross.
They're hard to clean up after. So far, she got me 4 calling birds, French hens, turtle doves.
The French hens, or the French hens that are eating all your cheese, drinking up all your wine, like all hours of the day.
I love France. So I was waiting when she was going to get me something good. And on the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings.
Nice.
Yeah, I was finally happy. 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a pot Danny Bonaducci.
So like with the 5 golden rings, that's kind
Yeah,
of
it was
nice.
sick. But then on the sixth day, she started giving
like
me-
Lil Wayne. Or what's another rapper that has like a bunch of silly jewelry?
I don't know any.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
But on the 6th day, it kind of went downhill, and the 7th, because she got me 6 geese a laying, which
Geese
is
of laying
Geese-
down.
no geese
like-
that are laying.
Laying.
Yeah, like ooh, like
That's
no,
gross.
yeah, I don't know about that. And then on the 7th day,
I often wonder how geese actually would go about doing that. If you're picking up what I'm putting down.
I don't want to talk about it, man.
Oh, okay.
On the 7th day,
7th day.
7 swans swimming, more birds.
Swimming.
I
Like in a
hate
pond?
it.
Or in your bathtub.
On the 8th day, it
Yeah.
got really weird.
Yeah.
Cause on the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 maids a milking. What?
Yeah. Wait, are they milking the geese as they're laying?
I think they're like lactating or
Yeah.
something. I don't get that. But I'm not into it. But on the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 ladies dancing.
Nice. Oh, okay, cool.
That guy kind of.
Well, that explains the maids of milking.
No, these were like exotic dancers, like you can
Like
see on the
ding, ding,
internet.
ding, ding, ding,
and things. Yeah, it was nice. There was like
Yeah.
one of those poles and all that stuff.
Yeah, but this is your old lady that's getting you these things. It's kind of weird.
I know, but she's looking out for me, you know?
10th day.
Okay. On the 10th day, I got crazy again.
Yeah.
Because she gave me 10 lords of leaping.
Like the Dark Lords.
I don't know. And then
So
11th
weird.
day, Piper's piping.
Pipers.
These are by far the strangest gifts I have ever received.
I don't understand. Wait, like laying pipe?
Oh. No, that's the geese that are laying pipe.
Oh. But maybe they're laying it with the pipers, which would be weird altogether.
But on the 12th day of Christmas, this is the last day my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming, which
Everybody could use a good drummer.
I could use 12 drummers.
Yeah.
The Grateful Dead had 2 drummers.
Dude, Slipknot has like 10.
Yeah, that was.
Did you get to like choose which drummers, or are they just studio guys?
I think they were pretty badass.
Oh, yeah, cool.
I mean, not that
Bad
Mark's
A.
not. I mean, Mark's kicking some ass, but
Yeah.
you know,
Was he one of the 12, or is this?
I don't know, but
So
let's go down the list and
Oh,
finish
okay.
this godforsaken song off.
Oh, okay.
And wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing. Let's give it up for the ladies dancing.
Go ladies. Okay.
8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a Dolly Bonaducci. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. All right.
Barbecue food is good. You invite me out to eat it, I should go, but I'm feeling kind of nervous and not quite myself, so I'm running late on purpose, and I know this won't help how things have become between us, but if I go, you'll give me hell. and that I don't know how to fix it. It's making me unwell. Well, I arrive at your house, but you've just got up and you are wearing a towel and your eyes look dark. I help to dry your body and I see your cuts, so I'll give you a plaster and we cover it up. I say, have you been crying? And you say, shut up. So we sit in the garden and touch the grass with our hands. The sun is going down now and it's been okay. You tell me all the things you did while I was away, and this worries me somewhat. But you say I'm fine. Listen. Can you hear it? Does it speak? Will I feel it? Will it hurt? Am I near it? I don't know. I don't know how more people haven't got mental health problems. Thinking is one of the most stressful things I've ever come across, and not being able to articulate what I want to say drives me crazy. I think I should read some more books, learn some new words. My sister used to read the dictionary, I'm going to start with that. I'd like to travel. I want to see India and the pyramids, a whale and that race with all the bicycles in France. I'm not sure about rivers, they scare me, but I love swimming. I'm good at it, and when I swim, I count the laps, and this helps me relax. When I was younger, I saw a house burn down, and I walked past it for the next 6 years. Derelict, black, chalky, and dangerous. I wondered if squatters lived there. I'm still not sure, but I know there were never any parties because it was a shithole. After a while, the council got round to tidying up the town. They decided it was a nice hole, so they tore it down. Behind the house was a wall with a few bits of crappy graffiti and the word cunt written in giant letters, and now I walk past that. I like going to the park, I like walking through it, I like taking my dogs there and friends, and I like being alone. I like being able to shout, but I wish I could be quiet. When I'm quiet, people just think I'm sad, and usually I am. Sometimes, when I'm at a really noisy train station, one of the ones with the big fat trains like King's Cross, I feel like putting down my glass and shouting this out, because I've got something to say. Don't you want to share the guilt? Don't think, just try to sleep.
And we are back. Yes.
No.
No, we're not back?
Yes,
Oh.
we are.
Okay. What?
Sorry.
What the fuck is going on?
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, before we're gonna talk about Westworld. Looks like that was the cool part. I got Pat's now watching it. He also finally caught up on every one of the Marvel shows.
Oh, nice.
He really enjoyed season 2 of
Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Yeah, because it was fucking rad.
Because of the Punisher. He actually said something to me for him. He says he doesn't think he would have enjoyed Daredevil season 2 if there was not that Punisher storyline.
Yeah. I can see that.
He said that was a big factor. He finished Jessica Jones, so he blazed right through that.
Nice.
Really enjoyed that. So now, yeah, he's watching Westworld. But before we dive into Westworld, you had a little adventure last night at one of I would call it my pub or my brewery at this point. This is right down the street from me at Huss.
Yeah.
What happened? You and Derek, did Derek's brother-in-law come as well?
Yep.
So you guys were hanging out?
So we're hanging out with there, and they were closing up. And so the bartender, which was the same bartender that we had last time we were there, she was talking to people down the bar, and I swear I heard her talking about, like, baby stuff,
Mm-hmm.
like how to like feeding schedules and things like that. I swear I heard it. So everybody's clearing out, and we're playing our tabs and stuff. And I look at her and I just go, so I really don't want to offend you, but I'm gonna ask you a question. And I was like, I asked her if she was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, no, like, no way. I'm like anti-baby.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, and I instantly felt like such an asshole.
Oh, yeah.
I felt so bad. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I swear I heard you talking about like baby stuff. And she was like, yeah, I think we were. But no, I'm not. And so like I called Megan on the way home and told her about it, and she's like, "Yeah, you fucked up." And Derek was talking to his wife and like sent me a message on Marco Polo, and his wife was yelling at me, like saying that I fucked up. Like you should never ever do something like that.
Yeah, you never do. I've done that once, not as if a woman was pregnant, but accidentally at Safeway was all like, "Oh, sir, yeah, good evening to you, sir. How are you doing tonight?" And it was a woman.
Oh yeah.
And I couldn't tell the difference how old this person looked or whatnot. And it was just like, "I'm doing very well." And I was like, "Oh, fuck my life."
You're a lady.
But I don't think she heard me say
yeah.
the thing. And then she leaves. I felt like so fucking bad.
I feel like I can't go there.
Oh, no, you should be fine.
No, I know. I'll be fine.
It's just reminded me that I don't know if I told the story out here. I think I told it at fucking on Life is Shit. But I was at Fry's a couple weeks back bagging my groceries and stuff like that. And for whatever reason, I always end up on the fucking grocery line that has just one fucking bag thing. Like the other one's always broken off. Like every time I go to the Fry's. The same exact Fry's. Because usually I get there and I'm putting my shit out, and then there's like no one bagging.
Self-service?
Yeah, there's like no one bagging. So I was like, well, I've already done this. I know how I want my shit bagged, so it's not a problem. So I start doing it. I done with everything. This old woman sees me doing it. Goes, "Oh, can you find someone to help me out to my car?" And I'm literally like, "Lady, I don't work here."
Yeah.
What? Oh, well, you seem like you do. I'm all like, "Just walk away. Walk away right now."
You said that? You didn't say that.
I was just looking at her like, really? And,
Were you wearing a collared shirt or something?
Yeah, okay, this is the thing, though. Now, if I was wearing a black polo or a black dress shirt or anything like that, yes, I look like a Fry's employee. Mine was a fucking red shirt. Like, if anything, I would have been stopped at Target.
Right,
Like,
right.
I'm just looking at the lady going, like, "Lady, I'm colorblind. What's your fucking excuse?" All right, but let's talk about some Westworld. So this coming Sunday is going to be the final episode of season 1, which is very disappointing. Oh, nice.
Yeah, season finale for season 1, and I'm frickin' bummed. I love the show so much.
Which I'm really like kind of happy for, because like I was intrigued. I love the movie. I got to read the book.
I never saw the movie.
The movie's pretty good,
Yeah.
like for the time period and everything like that. But again, it's like Michael Crichton just has a thing again. Like he's just like, all theme parks must go bad. I wonder if he just had a bad experience as a child at Disneyland, and he's just like, fuck all theme parks. We're gonna play God, and something's gonna go wrong in every single one. And I'm like, Michael, can't you just give us something different? No! This family's on a road trip. All right, they're not at a theme park. And then they break down at a theme park. Son of a bitch. But yeah, no, great show. Love it. But of course, like we were talking about it, all the different things that are going on, we kind of discovered that there's a timeline. There's 2 different timelines going on.
I think there's 3.
You think there's 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll say I'll say probably 3 to 2 timelines that are going on right now in this show. Theories are coming up. So we finally got to meet Arnold.
Yeah.
Which you find out is Bernard.
Yes.
Of all people.
Mind blown.
Now, so it looks like so Arnold was killed on the park, as talked in. Again, this is all spoilers, so if you haven't seen Westworld, my full apologies right now if you're still listening. We did find out that Dolores she was the one that killed Arnold. Now I'm curious if this is something that Arnold wanted her to do, but then I don't know if it's something that he wanted him to do because Anthony Hopkins thought he's like, well, I still needed my partner, so I had to construct this robot Bernard and put pretty much her conscience kind of into it.
Right.
So I'm really curious about Bernard's backstory. Is that Arnold's backstory, or Is this something he just created just to have, so like Arnold couldn't like
It's a
figure
good
out
question.
what it was, you know, kind of
Good
thing.
question. Like just to give him like a memory of heartache or something heavy. Huh, good question.
So, and then of course we learned a little bit more about we had more of the Man in Black. Kind of got betrayed. He got out of his own thing, and then the woman who jumped in, I would say, I think she's one of the chairmen, who talked to the writer in one of the earlier episodes. Like she was at the like bar drinking and stuff like that. She comes out and goes up to the guy who's the Man in Black, which we don't really know his name. And he's like, hey, piss off. I'm like kind of on vacation. I'm doing my thing. And she's like, oh, you're here trying to, finish the game and whatnot. Like you're pretty much on a fool's errand. So there's that timeline. And then also the stuff that now happened with William.
He's on the board.
Yes. He is one of the members on the board.
Right.
Yes.
So he's like invested in this thing. And he's like, because they're trying to get Anthony Hopkins' character thrown out.
Yes.
And he's like, I don't give a fuck what you guys do. Like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Like, I'm on this quest to find the maze. And, I was surprised to hear that he was on the board, but we also learned that he's very well off, and he's got a very like business savvy background. The reason why he's here because shit went bad with his family and like his wife died or whatnot. So that's why he came here to test himself, which is he took out Maeve when Maeve was in her previous storyline, and Maeve's daughter, and he did that, and he said he felt nothing. So he's just continued doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, basically kind of pushing him. But now it's also raises the question with the other two characters that we believe is an earlier timeline with William and his friend, which, of course, it's like his friend is with the company, doing stuff within this company at that point in time. He is becoming into that family, but then we just saw kind of William kind of lose it, where his buddy wakes up the next day and there's just all these bodies. And then my trigger is he's the Man in Black, is William.
I think William is the Man in Black.
It does kind of debunk some stuff because it's like if he was so in love with this, Dolores character, like he beat the crap out of her like in the very first episode kind of thing, like dragged her to the barn. So it's kind of like this weird, like did something snap that we don't know yet or what? But that was like the only way I could debunk it going like, yeah, I would want to say William is the Man in Black, but some of the Men in Black stuff that he's doing doesn't add up to William unless we're trying to see where William's going to become.
We're going to see what William's going to become. William killed everybody in that town to like prove a point, but I also think he's playing his friend or his future brother-in-law.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get back to Dolores. The tricky thing and another similarity is when young William first gets there and he meets the woman that like tells him this is the park, let's get you outfitted and things like that. That is the woman that they meet.
Yes.
And William says, "Oh, it's you," or the Man in Black says, "Oh, it's you."
Yes.
Like he remembers her, and then he says something as like, "Oh, they do recycle you guys."
Yes.
So he wouldn't have known that unless there could be she was in some other storyline where they interacted. But from what we've seen, the only other time he would have only saw her was
in the beginning,
at the very beginning when young William gets
there.
there.
Young William. So I'm very curious how they're going to end season 1. I know they've been signed on for season 2.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that. But I'm also curious if, like, of course, there are going to be a lot of unanswered questions. Probably more questions are going to come up. But it is getting towards that. But yeah, no, I absolutely love this series. I think it's great. Of course, it is doing very well. In fact, I think it's actually taking a lot of the viewers from Walking Dead. A lot of people have been falling off of Walking Dead, is not liking where the storyline is going or what's happening to everybody and stuff like that. So I think a lot of people might be going into the Westworld, kind of going like, yeah, I'll check this out, and stuff. So
yeah, I'm behind on Walking Dead.
Me too. I've seen basically the first episode of the new season.
The first 2.
And then I was like, okay. And then I just haven't had time to sit down and watch. Everything else I've been current with, like Supergirl and Flash and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you would be.
Yeah, I know. Well, they had a huge crossover, which you can check out that episode on the next Longbox Cast.
Long box cast.
Yeah, but Westworld, yeah, I just like, but I can understand what they're going for. They did like renew a couple of new shows that did premiere this season on HBO, such as I think Divorce got renewed for another season. I think they're kind of getting what they need because they know next year for Game of Thrones or when the next Game of Thrones comes out, it's the last season.
Right.
So they need
Same with the Girls. This is the final season of Girls.
Yeah, which I've never seen.
Girls is great. Love it.
Okay, there's so much stuff on HBO that I still need to sit down and watch and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, Westworld will be great. Yeah, I think I'm trying to think what I want to catch up on. Kind of want to start watching Deadwood after Westworld, even though it's going to be a completely different thing. But I think
Right.
I just like the Western kind of periods. I think that's why I really got engrossed with Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really one for cowboys, but I just think the concept of the park and the politics and the behind the scenes and the just blowing your fucking mind with these reveals, it makes me feel like when I was watching Breaking Bad and I was just like, oh my god, this is so good, like, and this is season 1 of the show, like, fuck yeah, I'm super fucking pumped.
Yeah, it's nuts. Like Breaking Bad had like the very beginning was a slow burn. Like, and I'm not saying like it was like, oh my god, kind of like things happened in it and you're like, oh, okay. It wasn't until like, the end of season 1 and the start of season 2 is like, okay, this show, and it just kept going. Like it found its momentum, it's going. But yeah, Westworld came in a big bad way. Like even the first episode was like, all right, this is kind of cool and stuff like that. But like every episode keeps, like I keep telling people, I'm like, dude, it's literally Deadwood and Lost. Like first 2 seasons of Lost. Like this is it, kind of thing, which is just freaking nuts. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping maybe next year for some of the blocks I get or whatnot, they have some cool Westworld stuff coming my way.
That'd be cool
because they do some Game of Thrones stuff. But all I know, if they make pop finals, I definitely want one of the Man in Black.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be surprised if the next Red Dead Redemption, when that comes out, if someone's going to make a mod of Westworld shit, and
No,
we're going to have
will.
they'll have a Men in Black kind of mod thing. So
they probably will for sure.
Oh, so I heard about this. So have you seen Fantastic Beasts?
No.
Okay, I have not either. I did not know this. This is a movie that's not based off of any book. It's a book that actually takes place, I guess, in the Harry Potter universe. I guess J.K. just decided, she was like, here's a screenplay, boom, like, here we go. So we're going to find movies out of that. What I did find out, though, is there's a book called Harry Potter the Cursed Child. Now, I guess it was a play.
That was the new one.
Yes, it was a play that ran in England for, a couple of months. Then they brought it into book form and stuff like that. Hearing this, I kind of want this to be a movie. So the storyline is of course, it's Harry's kid now going off to Hogwarts. He is kind of trying not to be like, he's like, I kind of don't like my dad being that famous because now it kind of like I have this pressure on me and stuff like that. He actually becomes best friends with, what's his name? Draco's son, Malfoy. He becomes friends, like that's his best friend, like that's his Ron Weasley. But a crazy twist that I was like, yeah, I would like to see a movie of this. He gets placed in the Slytherin house. Harry Potter's kid, not the other ones or whatnot. So it's just kind of like, I was like, I kind of want to see that. Yeah. And then I even said, it'd be even better? Boom, they hook up.
What do you mean they hook up?
Like they become homosexual lovers.
Oh,
homosexual wizard lovers. And then he just comes back, he's like, see Dad! You'd feel I'm just like Dumbledore.
Dumbledore?
Yeah, Dumbledore was gay.
Dumbledore?
Yeah, Dumbledore, whatever. Ding Dong.
Dumbledore?
Yeah, Dumbledore. It was this little
Dwarf, dude.
Yeah,
Dwarf. You.
Yeah, Dwarf, from those old, like, Fishing with Dwarf. Like, Dumbledore had a smaller version of himself.
No, dude.
He'd be like, I'm going to cast spells. And something tragic would happen to him,
Boink.
Everybody else is loving this.
Not the serious Harry Potter people.
Oh, they're they already probably made they're like, no. Harry hooks up with Ron. This is our fanfic. Forget a kiss. I don't want to remember what we did last night, Harry. You made me eat gillyweed and then was down in the bathtub for hours.
You made me eat gillyweed. And I was fucking hard.
Hey, Ron, you ever have sex with a ghost in the bathroom?
what's Molly what?
Oh, I was about to say Molly Ringwald, but I know that wasn't it. Girdle, something Girdle. Howling.
Myrtle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Always whiny.
Oh, Harry.
Yeah. Oh, Harry.
Oh, Harry, you're so hairy.
I so fucking like this. Forget a kiss! Mr. Potter.
Fucking Harry Potter.
You keep using your forgetter spell, you little bitch.
No, I definitely want to see the Beasts.
Yeah, Fantastic Beasts.
What else? I haven't been to movies in a little bit.
Yeah, the last one I saw was Doctor Strange. Oh, I finally saw. That's what I saw. I saw Finding Dory.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I liked it, though. Disney really knows how to pull out or Pixar knows how to freaking just be like, I'm not gonna. I was so Prop 2205, and there was parts where I'm just like, oh, this is so fucking sad.
Dude, when they show little baby Dory,
oh my god,
fucking heart melts. Those big ass eyes and stuff. I'm like, hi, I'm Dory. Like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, you little. I just want to be like, yo.
a lot of great voice actors in the movie. I love the octopus or the septopus, as they called him, Hank. That was voiced by Ed O'Neill, Al Bundy, and I really enjoyed that character. I kind of want another movie now with these new characters. I want to know when Gil and his crew is gonna finally get out of those fucking
the
bags. That was so great.
I
at
was
the end
laughing.
of
That was funny when they rolled through.
And speaking of Pixar films, did you see the new Cars trailer?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So I saw Cars 1.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Felt it was kind of long, but overall it was a fun movie and stuff like that. Didn't really see why they needed a sequel, but they did it. I later found out why is Cars was the number one selling toys for Pixar or whatnot. So they're doing Cars 3. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, does anybody even... And this is what I thought. I'm like, okay, Pixar is smart. If you now I'm like I could care less about Cars 3. I'm not gonna go see Cars 3. After this trailer, I'm like, fuck, I gotta see Cars 3.
So what's so special about it?
It's fucking dark.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so it's the race. It's like, oh, McQueen's coming around the thing and stuff. Oh, something. And he literally does this slow motion thing, and McQueen tire explodes, and he starts flipping through the air like this huge huge wreck that's gonna happen or whatnot. Kind of like what probably happened to Doc in the original one.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's just like, find out what happens next summer, Cars 3. And you're like, what the fuck? I'm like, that was dark. So there was a couple of memes that came out where it was the first Cars where he's jumping through the air and his tongue's hanging. It's like, Marvel! And then the DC one's the car
getting all thrashed,
mutilated and stuff. But I was just like, oh my god. I was just all like, are they killing off Owen Wilson? He's not going to be... They're going to make Mater the...
Wow.
Wow, man. I didn't see it coming, I was just driving down the highway. And my tire exploded. It was nuts. And the next thing I know, I'm just falling down this mountain next to a midget.
Wow.
And I realized I never was on a racetrack that day. I just smoked a lot of opium.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, I saw that.
The video.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. So yeah, but I was like, all right, I'm back in with Cars apparently. I was like, fuck this franchise. Oh shit.
Cars.
Or I would laugh if just the movie does that and just goes, don't drink and drive.
Right.
What?
Or it's like Fast and Furious.
Oh yeah. I'm putting together a team.
Yeah.
Me, Maynard.
Yeah. I need you, Ben Stiller, and that other guy that's usually in Ben Stiller films. Actually, everyone who's in a Ben Stiller film, just come on out. We're gonna have fun.
Yeah, we're getting work.
No, I said Ben Stiller, not Adam Sandler. Oh, I hate you, Owen Wilson. Why does he have to sing everything? This is weird.
Did you see Walter Mitty, Secret Life of Walter Mitty?
No, I heard it was good though. My mom loved it so much.
I love it. It's great.
She ended up getting it. She's all like, I want this from her. She is so weird. She finds these movies and just gets the movie paid for itself.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So what is it? Is the guy a mental patient? What's up?
Who, Walter Mitty?
Yeah, Walter Mitty.
No, he works at Time Magazine.
Oh, okay.
And he grows affection for a fellow coworker, but he kind of daydreams.
Oh.
And so for a little bit there, you're like, is he in a daydream? Is he not? And then he goes on a adventure and discovers himself and it's good.
Okay.
I don't want to give too much.
No, that's fine. That's a good synopsis. You never get good synopsis sometime. You'd be like Ben Stiller is Walter Mitty. 4 stars. You're like, okay, Netflix. I don't. What?
It's like Ben Stiller, Kristen Wiig, Catherine O'Hara, Sean
wow.
Penn.
A lot of good people.
Yeah, it's good. Patton Oswalt.
Patton Oswalt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's
Very
good.
nice, very nice. Okay, I'll have to check that out.
you.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, some movies I think have been edited to. Oh, that's the movie I need to see. So I finally found it. I feel kind of. I didn't get any tweets, but then again, it just got released yesterday. I was actually asking listeners for B Horrorcast so they could tell me about this movie that I wanted to see. That's kind of like a horror flick with Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And I couldn't remember the life of me. I know it came from Sweden. It's like this weird thing where like Santa Claus is supposed to be kind of like this. Like he's almost like it's like a Santa mixed with Krampus almost, where it's like he's Santa Claus, but he's like, I'll fucking kill you, beat your ass kind of thing. Like I have powers and stuff. And I was like, I asked like the fans, I'm like, I can't remember the movie for the life of me. It used to be on Netflix, so I have to find it because I don't think it's on Netflix anymore. But I finally found it because I was going through movies on my feed for like horror stuff, and it was all like, 18 movies that people might not like remember about. So I got to pull up the thing because I'm like blanking on the name right now. But luckily I saved the link and sent it to myself, so I'm like,
nice.
so I can have this. But yeah, this one, the one is called Rare Exports.
Rare Exports.
Rare Exports. It's like a Christmas horror story. So I have to see if it's available anywhere else, like if it's on Amazon, HBO, or anything like that. But it is something I
Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale, 2010.
Yeah.
Huh.
But I remember Kevin Smith talking about it like a while ago, and I was like, oh, that sounds really interesting. So,
Yeah.
Because we're going to do 2, Christmas movies. I think that's going to be one, and definitely we got to do Jack Frost too, because he's in Hawaii, and that doesn't make sense at all.
Jack Frost 2?
Yeah, the
geez.
Jack Frost, the Killer Snowman.
Oh,
That
okay.
one, not the Michael Keaton.
Yeah, that's
You're like, how is this a horror film? I'm like, oh, dude, you haven't seen it? It's fucked up.
that's the one I was thinking.
Everyone, how Disney sold it? That's why it didn't make a lot of money, because people got to the middle part where he's just like, I'm a snowman. He just starts killing everybody. He's just like ripping people. So it's fucked up shit. He literally raped somebody with a carrot, and Disney was like, yeah, go ahead, do this.
Sweet.
But yeah, so I'll definitely have to watch that bad, horrible movie.
Absolutely.
Because especially when I was like, they made a sequel, and then I literally was all like, when the old sheriff takes a vacation to Hawaii, guess who shows? I'm like, no fucking way. They're trying to bring him to fucking Hawaii. That doesn't make sense. Snow doesn't thrive in Hawaii.
This isn't your typical snowman.
Yeah, he's all on a surfboard.
Yeah. Hang 10, brah.
Yeah. No, that's why I forgot.
Shaka.
It's a bad horror movie. So killing people, he probably will be on. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm just predicting stuff. There's probably gonna be him on a surfboard instead of like heads up. It'll be all like dead up, and then he cuts somebody in half. I'm trying to think of other bad like puns with has to do with Hawaii and everything like that while he's there. Because he did have the classic ones in the original one, like chill out or here's the point, and like have like an ice pick and. That's the only reason why I watched this shit. They're so bad.
Jack Frost.
I could totally write really bad.
Jack Frost. There we go. Horror movie. Not the fictional character Jack Frost that looks like a dude from a freaking boy band. Rise of the Guardians.
Yeah, Rise of the,
That's what it is.
Or there's the other one from the Jack Frost, the Franken Bass little stop motion.
Oh yeah, I haven't
about?
seen this movie, but I know this box art for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it was on Netflix for, like you said.
Yeah, I think I ended up watching it on Hulu.
Oh, I take that back. I think I actually have seen this movie.
Yeah, because what's her face is in it? Oh shit, Shannon Elizabeth.
Shannon Elizabeth.
Yeah. You have to see her naked.
I think I have seen this 97.
Oh my god, it's so fucking bad.
Yeah, because he's got that goofy ass like
snowman
smirk, like
eyes and everything.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? That's just like horrible. And even the guy who plays him in the beginning, like you have to give credit. Like when they were like, "Here's a script. You're going to be in it for this much, and then you're going to be the voice of the snowman throughout the entire thing or whatnot." He's all like, "So this is your time on." This is your actual face on time. Give us your best, like, and it literally he's just like sitting, like when he's in the police truck. The face he fucking has is just like, like I'm like that's the face you went with, just It's like evil thing. They're like, hey, Jack, you're going to be spending your Christmas in the Slammer. He's like, well, see about that. Like, it's like, wait, how do you already have this fucked up voice? Like, you're not even the snowman yet.
Have you seen the Gingerbread Man?
Oh, yeah, because what's his face? Is
Or the Ginger Dead Man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the Ginger Dead Man, that's with Gary Busey.
Yeah.
Which I'm just like, perfect.
That just popped up as like a related.
Yeah, you better run as fast as you can.
Oh my gosh.
'Cause I'm the Ginger Dead Man.
Is that what he says?
I don't know, probably. Hi, Gary Busey. How am I doing today? I think you're doing great.
Because I'm the Ginger Dead Man.
They had a crazy one. Oh, because that's by this company called Full Moon. Full Moon has a
limited budget.
Not only has okay, they have a limited budget, but they make a shit ton of fucking movies. Like, I'm not kidding. So there is a point in the Ginger Dead Man storyline where he crosses over with. There's a team up.
Okay.
The Evil Bong.
Is this a bong that's evil and
Yes.
walks around? And it's like.
Oh, it's a female Evil Bong. Yes, it's
the
pretty
evil.
There's even, I think, like
Bong.
even the sequels, like the Evil Bong goes back in time.
Oh my gosh! Look at this thing, dude. Oh, Tommy Chong. Oh my gosh! From the creators of Puppet Master.
Yeah, Full Moon is it's just pure garbage.
Full Moon. Yeah.
Yeah, production companies.
Full Moon Production Company.
I think that's yeah. I know it's Full Moon, but yeah, they're just.
Full Moon Production.
Hey, what can be evil? A bong. John,
yeah,
are you stoned again? Yeah. Am I stoned? Yeah. Fuck it, we're doing a bong.
I remember this now.
Yeah.
Notable releases: Puppet Master, Subspecies, Tracers, Killjoy, Demonic Toys, Dr. Morbid, or Mordid, Dragon World, The Pit and the Pendulum, Prehysteria, The Dead Hate the Living, Groom Lake, Ginger Dead Man. Nice.
And they always do like the crosswords. Like I think they had like Puppet Master versus Demonic Toys and this weird shit where you're just like, oh man.
1989 to 2013. It's a good run.
Actually, I don't know if Full Moon is still doing that because there was a new Killjoy movie coming
Was
out.
there?
I saw a trailer for it and it was just like, what was his face? Shit. Like it's like the devil basically has to bring Killjoy back to hell, and then Killjoy gets a spaceship, and I'm just watching this trailer going like, okay, like I'm like, if this is what it takes to write bad, horrible movies that actually get made, I might have a job, field for myself now. I did come up with a good one because kept talking to. I usually come up with pretty good movie ideas for horror films. So the latest one I came up with on the News Beast Horrorcast was like, you know what? There's always like a Santa Claus like killing movie or something that takes. What about a Hanukkah one? I know when people think like, oh, you can't do Hanukkah. I go, no, this is what it is.
I would think that there would be one.
It takes place during World War II.
Okay.
And the golem, which is actually part of the Jewish tradition, which is a wax figure that you can bring to life by putting a message in its mouth, and it would go and do your bidding as the supernatural story to it. I was saying someone puts one of the Jewish men in one of the concentration camps builds this thing. It's like, I'm going to get my revenge on these Nazi bastards. And then so you're like, I kind of want to watch it because it's going to be a bunch of fucking zombies like pretty much getting their like fucking asses handed to him by this huge crazy ass like golem creature thing.
Right.
So I think it'd be pretty good. Oh yeah, and then I called it. What did I call it? At 8 Deadly Nights.
Oh, I get it. Did it? Oh, I don't.
Then I just if I want to make it a B horror movie, then the golem has to talk and it'd be all like, "Here's your last night of." Oh, I don't know any Jewish jokes actually. Damn it, can't do it. I'll have to get a writer.
Hey, did you ever see the movie Species?
Yes, horrible.
When I was a little kid.
Forrest Whitaker.
When I was a little kid,
mm-hmm.
I was all about that movie.
Well, yes, it does have its pluses, but okay, watching it at a certain age, Species is a great movie.
Yeah.
Watching it now, like I did probably a couple of years ago, because someone got it on Blu-ray, was like, "Oh, we gotta watch Species." And I was like, "All right." Forrest Whitaker in that movie is the most worthless character. He's supposed to be this guy who he feels her presence. So like, oh, she was scared here, or this happened. And it's like
That's
to me, I'm just sitting there going like, okay, you're just stating the fucking obvious about shit, because he literally walks up at one point and there's a car that ran out of gas, hit a wall, and she just got out and just like left.
Right.
Then they all catch up to the car, and literally Forrest Whitaker's all like, she got out of the car and she walked. And literally, I'm thinking like everyone else on the team is like, really? That's what she did? I'm gonna figure that out. Where'd she? I thought she was still in the car. You're worthless.
Yeah, but you got to see her naked.
Yeah. Didn't he bang her? Who bangs her?
I think
She bangs somebody.
Michael
like,
Madsen does. So Ben Kingsley, Michael Madsen.
Oh, that's right, Ben Keasley.
Alfred
Kingsley.
Molina, Forrest Whitaker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he like bangs her in the hot tub,
That's right.
and then like she turns and like she kills him.
But yeah, she does that like weird, like her head turns and it does that weird, creepy like alien thing. Like the special effects of that movie was great, like really well done. But like really, it's just like
Oh wait, no. Alfred Molina bangs her. There's a screen grab it right now. They're banging on a bed, and then like the spikes are coming out of her back.
yes,
Species.
yeah.
Species.
Oh, that, and then okay, then I saw From Hell and Back.
Okay.
I watched that. That was on. That's still on Netflix. Pretty enjoyable, different, stop motion kind of movie, but adult oriented. Nick Swartzen is one of the voices, and I think T.J. Miller.
Okay.
The guy who plays Saul. I don't know his name offhand right now. It's bugging me.
Odenkirk.
Yes, he's the devil in it.
Nice.
So it's pretty funny. And then I just realized Pat and I decided to watch The Room. Behind the scenes stuff. Now I remember watching this once, and
Yeah.
Pat not seeing it at all, and he pointed out shit that I was like, "Oh my god, I didn't notice that before." So they have a deleted scene.
Okay.
There's one deleted scene, extended deleted scene. It's basically the same scene we get in the movie on the rooftop with Chris R. and Denny, where he
Okay.
pulls the gun on him.
Yeah.
This was actually shot in an alley with a fucking basketball hoop. So that is a part of the movie that makes sense, but it's a deleted scene. So you quickly removed anything that would be like, oh, okay, this is plausible right now. This what's happening right now is fucking plausible, and they removed it. Then we saw the behind the scenes like kind of documentary thing. What they're filming for the behind the scenes is the deleted scene. Not even in the movie. And you can literally see the guy.
That's so meta.
Oh
dude.
my god, you can literally see the frustration in Mark every time something happens.
Yeah.
Like it goes like you'll see Mark and Mark's just like, and then the grandma at one point, like the mother's all like, so there's two scripts going on now, right? So there's two versions of this? Because Tommy Wiseau wouldn't have a proper script. He had like 4 scripts, and then he would constantly change them throughout like the filming.
Yeah.
So it's just the frustration of the crew and stuff like that. It was great. And then the behind the scene thing he mentions, he's all like, I filmed with 2 cameras because one was HD and one was 35 millimeter. And the reason why I filmed with 2 cameras is because I didn't have enough information. You're like, okay, and then he goes, because I heard one is good, and then I heard the other one is good as well. You're like, okay. So if you watch that one first, where he answers his own fucking questions and still has to dub over his own voice, you'll see them with the 2 cameras set up together, and you can see at one point they're trying to remove it from the backward ass shit fucking thing they put together, and the frustration some of the camera rooms like faces are just like, why the fuck are we doing this? Why are we filming it? It's like, just do fucking HD.
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want once it's in HD. Like, you don't need 2 versions of this. It's great because they have the scenes. There's a guy who just walks in just smoking a cigarette on the sound stage. Like,
Nice.
Not even giving a shit. Oh my god. It was like, it's just like, this is the most amazing thing in the world.
That's funny. That whole thing's a fucking
Oh, it's a fucking
shit show, dude.
nutcase. So Pat already requested that he wants that for Christmas. Just
That
a copy
movie?
of The Room,
Nice.
which it's on Amazon for like $8. I'm like, it's so fucking worth it.
$8?
Yeah, it's
Not worth $8. Fucking $2 worth that bullshit.
No, dude, that $8, man, it fucking pays for itself.
Dude, you know who sucks?
Lisa
sucks.
Everyone betray me. I haven't got a friend in the world.
Lisa was such a
A bitch.
oh my
I
gosh.
do what I want when I want. What do you think I should do? Not kidding. Exact lines from
Oh
the
my
movie.
gosh, she was so bad.
It needs to be a yearly thing.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
No. This is what I told Pat. I go, it needs to be a yearly thing, but we have to go to the film bar and watch it. Because that's a different experience altogether.
Alamo Drafthouse opened today.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. South Chandler.
Cool.
I'm pumped.
Hopefully they're like, yes, it opened, and the only movie we're showing was The Room, and now it's closed.
Well, so I got an email earlier this week. They did like a soft opening for people where they were showing, it was either Secret Life of Pets, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, or Deadpool.
Okay.
But I didn't go. But tonight's like their grand opening or whatnot. So I'm stoked. I think I might, because Rogue One tickets went on sale.
Yeah, which broke the internet again.
Yeah. So I think I might try to go there to see it, but maybe not.
Oh, yeah, dude, thank you. We were just talking about movies, and I totally forgot about Rogue One. Like, yeah, that's out, like, what, to my next week?
Is it?
I would say this weekend, but I don't think so, because I think
No,
I would
it's
have
not.
heard, like, more hype. Yeah, I think it comes out the 16th. I think it's, like, the week before Christmas, which I have to go try to see that.
16th. You are correct.
So that should be fun. So yeah, I got that to watch, and then Assassin's Creed, and there's something else you mentioned.
Assassin's Creed.
Doctor Strange. Oh, Fantastic Beasts, right?
Yeah, Fantastic Beasts and where to find them.
Yeah, and then I have to update. I'll have to update my if you can buy the cups yet or not for next year.
Oh, good call.
Because I bought mine this year, and I definitely got my use out of it. So I'm
Did
like,
you?
this is something I'll definitely invest in again. It's always fun just to go to the movies and stuff like that.
Let's see. Yeah, it looks like they might be. I would think they would be, because people are going to get them for like
Christmas
gifts and stuff. So.
But yeah, so I think that's all I got for this evening. You got anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining us back from the holidays. Like I said, we'll keep you guys. Well, of course, we'll probably have a Christmas episode and a New Year's episode before the end of the year, and then we'll keep you guys posted on all that kind of stuff. I think Steven Mattson will be coming back at some point. I got to hit him up. I'm not sure if he wants to come before the holiday season shows up or whatnot. But, of course, you can find us on 4iRadio.com. Don't forget to check out our Facebook and Twitter. Give us a like. Check out all of our great sponsors and do your shopping at thesasquatch.net. Click on that Amazon banner. And, of course, we're in talks with Raven about coming up with more T-shirt ideas for shows and stuff like that. So, hopefully, our shirt section will get a little bit bigger on the thing. And then so you can find me at S Mooney Jr. on Instagram and Stephen Mooney Jr. on the Twitter. And Matthew, where can people find you?
You can find me at Matthew Renfro on the lines.
So I think without further ado, we're gonna wrap up this episode, and I gotta find that last thing. There it is. Found the outro to our song. Yeah, the curtain's been pulled. No magic. People were like, yeah, we've heard your show. But yeah, so until next time, kiddos, you better, wow. You gotta, tap that sass, because if you don't, McQueen dies. So, yeah.
Later.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a apple ball. You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. Your termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile.
The 3 words that best describe you are as follows, and I quote, stink, stank, stunk. You're rotter, Mr. Grinch. You're the king of sinful thoughts. Your heart's a dead tomato splotch with moly and purple spots, Mr. Grinch. Your soul's an appalling dump heap, overflowing with the most disgraceful assortment of deplorable rubbish imaginable. Mangle and tangle up. You naughty Mr. Grinch! With Oz, you super Oz! You're a crooked turkey jockey and you drive a crooked horse, Mr. Grinch!